On Wednesday, a cold front moved across the country. Now, this Thursday, we're expecting the strong winds and rough seas to spread along the eastern coast, with damaging winds and waves still possible. The Weather Service is warning against damaging winds and waves all the way from Cape Point along the coast of the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal. So here's your forecast. On Thursday, a reaching high behind this cold front will bring cooler conditions, cloudy weather and some light showers to the eastern parts of the country, but sunny skies returning to the western areas and bergwinds now quickly warming up the western coast. We can see those morning light showers here over the Eastern Cape and the adjacent interior. Also light showers possible around the coast and the adjacent interior of KwaZulu-Natal. And into Thursday evening, a quick drizzle possible around the eastern escarpment in Limpopo and Mpumalanga. And due to this cloudy conditions, we are expecting a very poor PV harvest over the southern and eastern parts of the country in the purple to blue shades coming through, but a very good PV harvest over the rest of the country. The southwesterly winds still blowing strong along the eastern coast on Thursday morning. The northeasterly winds picking up and blowing fresh to strong over the western coast, causing bergwind conditions to quickly warm up the western coast. Strong easterly winds later picking up around the southern coast, and southeasterly winds blowing fresh in the low veld of Mpumalanga and Limpopo, with the Weather Service warning against runaway fires over the northern parts of Limpopo, so please be careful. A very cold morning over the interior of the Western Cape with frost in places, later warmer conditions over the western parts, but over the central and eastern areas we're still expecting partly cloudy and cold conditions with temperatures staying below 20 degrees Celsius. This onshore flow of air can still bring isolated showers to the coast of the Eastern Cape and the adjacent interior. It's much cooler behind that cold front over the interior parts, maximum temperatures staying below 15 degrees Celsius. Southwesterly winds still blowing fresh to strong at times between East London and Port St John's, temperatures there below 20. In KwaZulu-Natal, southwesterly winds still blowing strong along the coast. The Weather Service is warning against damaging winds and waves with a yellow level 2 warning in place, so please be careful. A much cooler afternoon over the interior, maximum temperatures staying below 20 degrees Celsius. Isolated showers possible along the coast and the adjacent interior. A comfortable afternoon in the high veld, becoming windy into the afternoon. Later drizzle possible around the eastern escarpment and the surrounding areas. Partly cloudy skies in the low veld of Mpumalanga and Limpopo, but a southeasterly wind blowing fresh at times. The Weather Service is warning against runaway fires over the northern parts of Limpopo, so please be careful. Into the evening, drizzle possible around Sanine, but a warm afternoon in the Bushveld, 31 in Tabazimbi and Balabala. Another warm and sunny day in northwest, temperatures in the upper 20s and reaching 30 the afternoon in Rustenburg. A cold morning over the southern parts of the Northern Cape, -6 the morning in Sutherland. Frost is possible over the southern areas, later remaining quite cool over the southern parts, but bergwind conditions now quickly warming up the western coast. Alexander Bay reaching a very hot 35. Warm conditions also over the northern parts of the Northern Cape, 27 the afternoon in Uppington. A cold morning at first in the Free State, later comfortable conditions in Bloemfontein, but cold conditions over the southern parts of the Free State, only 17 the afternoon in Gariep Dam. Now the lovely winter's afternoon in Gauteng, 28 in Pretoria, 26 in Johannesburg. Then on Friday we're expecting much cooler conditions in and around Gauteng, Pretoria now reaching a high of only 20, but bergwind conditions now warming up the southern coast, George reaching a lovely 26, 27, Cape Town reaching a lovely 21 with sunny skies but windy conditions ahead of the next cold front arriving on Saturday in the southwestern Cape, bringing showers and cold conditions yet again to the city of Cape Town. Windy conditions ahead of that cold front over the central parts of the country and warming up in KwaZulu-Natal, Pietermaritzburg reaching a high of 30. Well, that's all from me. Stay safe this Thursday and remember, no matter the weather, win this together.